In the bitter cold of winter, 1958, a string of brutal murders swept across Nebraska and Wyoming, leaving behind a trail of terror, headlines, and heartbreak. This is the story of Charles Starkweather and Caril Fugate, two teenagers who shocked the nation and inspired decades of speculation, books, and film. Were they young lovers on the run, or was one a puppet while the other pulled the strings? Charles Starkweather was born in Lincoln, Nebraska in 1938. A misfit from a young age, he was bullied for a speech impediment and a bowed leg. As a teenager, he became fascinated with James Dean, idolizing the rebellious attitude and signature scowl. By 1956, Starkweather had dropped out of school and was working as a garbage collector. That's when he met 13-year-old Caril Fugate. Caril was just a young girl, quiet, naive, and easily influenced. Starkweather, then 18, began courting her with gifts and attention. Her family disapproved, but Caril was enamored. The two developed an intense, if troubling, relationship that would soon spiral into chaos. On January 21, 1958, Charles visited Caril's home and got into a fight with her mother and stepfather. What happened next is still debated. Charles shot and killed Caril's mother, stepfather, and 2-year-old half-sister. For 6 days, the couple stayed in the house, telling visitors the family was sick. But the smell of decay soon gave them away. They hit the road, armed and dangerous. Over the next week, the pair murdered a gas station attendant, a farmer and his wife, a teenage couple, and more. Their rampage totaled 11 victims, killed in cold blood, often execution style. The nation was gripped with fear. The FBI launched a manhunt, and news of the teen killers dominated every headline. One of the most shocking moments came when the duo murdered industrialist C. Lauer Ward, his wife, and their maid in Lincoln. This wasn't a random act. Starkweather believed money and notoriety came hand in hand, but it was this brazen act that sealed their fate. The murder spree ended in Douglas, Wyoming. After being spotted by a local, Starkweather led police on a high-speed chase. He surrendered without a fight. Caril, arrested separately, claimed she had been a hostage the entire time. But was she really a captive or a willing accomplice? At trial, Charles Starkweather was calm, almost smug. He testified that Caril was a full participant in the killings. Caril, however, maintained that she had no choice. She said she feared for her life. The jury didn't believe her completely, but they didn't buy Starkweather's version either. Charles was sentenced to death. Caril received a life sentence, later reduced to 17 years. On June 25, 1959, Charles Starkweather was executed in the electric chair. He was 20 years old. Caril was paroled in 1976 after serving 18 years. She changed her name, moved states, and has rarely spoken publicly since. Scene prompt: clips from Natural Born Killers, Badlands, books and documentaries. Narration: the Starkweather Fugate story continues to captivate pop culture. Their spree-inspired movies, songs, books, and endless debate over guilt, manipulation, and how young love can turn deadly. Some see Caril as a victim. Others see a teenage killer who escaped justice. We may never truly know the whole truth. What do you think? Was Caril Ann Fugate a hostage or a partner in crime? Let us know in the comments. And if you're drawn to stories that blur the line between truth and terror, subscribe to Whispered Crimes and never miss a case. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.